Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Hey, Rosanna,
Oh,
how are you doing?
yes, I'm fine.
And where are your two caring men in your family, your husband and your son?
Now I'm alone.
You're alone today. Okay. They're not there to look after you, to take care of you.
Now, no.
Okay. Um, MacBook? Who is here with MacBook? Is it you, Zafri?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's continue. Yesterday I asked you guys to do exercise 8. These numbers, they tell you something about your story, about the characters you read. What does 2 refer to?
Cuba and North Korea, but only two countries where Coca-Cola isn't sold.
Very good, Sani. But you could have created a background. Coca-Cola is very popular. Coca-Cola is very popular. It is sold all over the world.
Right.
It is sold in da number of countries. However, it isn't sold in 2 countries, Cuba and North Korea. 4. What does 4 refer to? What does 4
Dan-
refer to?
Dan's four rooms are filled with royal memorabilia.
Rukaya, unfortunately, your mic is not really very, very good. We couldn't hear you what you said.
Dan's four rooms are filled with royal memorabilia.
Okay, so instead of saying this, Rukaya, which sounds more like a copy sentence, why can't you simplify it, Rukaya? Hey, there are 4 rooms in Jan's
Dan's
house,
Yeah.
and all the 4 rooms are filled with the royal memorabilia. Next, 5. 5.
David's Coca-Cola can collection starts when he was 5.
Yes. Who are you talking about? Yeah,
David,
the royal memorabilia collector.
no, David, the Coca-Cola can
Davide, the Coca-Cola can collector, Davide. Okay. I would like to ask Rosanna to pronounce that Italian name. How would you pronounce this Italian name, Rosanna? Davide Andreani. Davide Andreani. Oh,
बहुत बारी होती
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hey, Simran. So who was five when they started their hobby of collecting things? Who are you talking about, Tani? Who was five when they started it? They started their hobby of collection or collecting things. You are muted, Tani.
The Coca-Cola cans collect.
Davide was five, right? When oh, okay. I don't think his hobby of collecting started when he was five because it's written he's been collecting the cans since he was 15. He didn't. Okay. So you need to go a little bit more in detail, Tani, than saying that line. Could you repeat what you said, Tani?
Um, David's Coca-Cola can collection passion starts when he was five, just five.
I don't think this is the right way to talk about it, Tani. Have to give some more important information. You should say it this way. Davide was 5 years old when his father first gave him a Coca Cola can. His father brought him a Coca Cola can. And this triggered his passion for Coca Cola cans. However, he didn't start collecting them until he was 15. This whole thing, I guess, I was expecting from you, Tani. That he was just five when his father brought him a Coca Cola can from his tour. You know, he often toured, he often traveled on business, right? And when he was five, when this guy, Davide was five, his father brought him a Coca Cola can. This triggered his passion for Coca Cola cans. However, it is also important to know that he didn't start collecting Coca Cola cans until he was 15. Is my language too difficult to follow? Next, this last line that I said. However, he was 15 when he started collecting. It wasn't until he was 15 that he started collecting Coca Cola cans. Okay, next 10. What does 10 refer to? Will Simran answer? What does 10 refer to? No, she is giving up. She didn't have time to read.
I have so much work to do right now, sir. It's so difficult for me to even do this class. Like I just came from the class and joined the meeting,
Well, sometimes life is very difficult.
and after this class, I have to cook my dinner.
Right. Okay, next 90. Who will tell me about number 10? Saurav, Kushi, Sanjeev? Nobody? And if you're not gonna tell me, I'm not gonna waste any more time asking you because it was your homework. What do you think? What's your opinion? Do you think collecting things is a good idea? Why? Why not?
Yes, it is. As it gives you a hobby that you can explore, and it kills your boredom.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's open the window too. Thank you. Yeah. How about other people? Do you have an opinion? Do you think collecting things is a good idea?
Good idea.
Depend on the thing.
Like if I am collecting stationery, it is useless.
It
I'm
depends
not
on what
using
you're
that.
collecting. Okay, you said it depends on what you're collecting.
Yes.
All right, that's another way of thinking, yeah. Didn't I? Uh-huh. His passion grew as he grew. You got one sentence right. You can get every sentence right if you understand what it means. उसका passion उसके उम्र के साथ साथ जैसे से वो बड़ा हुआ passion भी बढ़ता हो चला गया. Yeah. So you don't. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Perhaps in the recording there were more examples. Got it. Hmm. I'll share with you today. Uh, do do you think collecting things is a good idea? No, I haven't yet. Opinions, opinions, opinions. Sometimes I feel it's not a very good idea because people, waste their, precious time collecting things. I mean, what's the point? Can't you do something more interesting in life than
Sir,
collect?
it gives happiness.
Hmm. Doing drugs also makes you happy.
Yeah, then people do. It's not like people don't do.
That's what I'm saying. People do drugs. It makes them happy. So, shall we start saying, yeah, it's a good idea to do drugs because it makes them happy?
Or maybe, why not?
Uh-huh. And yeah, of course. Why not? I mean, I can defend it too. After all, you have to die someday. So what if you die the next year after you've started
Yeah.
doing? So what if you for that 1 year become totally a recluse, cut off from the society, from your family and society because all you want to do is drug and live in that imaginary world
Sir,
that doesn't exist.
sir, sir, I want to leave now, sir.
Yes, Tani, go enjoy your guests and welcome them. Offer a nice hospitality. Yeah. Hmm. What things do you think are worth collecting? What are not? What a lovely answer, Khushi. The book understands what you said. Because when you said it depends on what you're collecting, then the next question comes, what things do you think are worth collecting? What are not?
Sir, watches. I think collecting watches is worthy.
Yeah, it's worth it. Absolutely. Watches.
Yeah.
Old watches have a lot of value, na? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they sell for millions, old watches. Mm. And what are not worth collecting? What things are not worth collecting?
Trash like that cans, or some people collect that, sir.
Which can be useful for others.
You know the glass beer or that cold drink, soft drinks glass one, and
Hmm.
we have steel caps.
Hmm.
In childhood, my brother used to collect that and make a ghirni type thing.
It's a total waste of time, no? Collecting those things.
Yeah.
Working groups make a list of pros and cons of collecting. Share your ideas with the class. Okay. Again, if you're interested, if you have opinions, I would like to see what you guys have to say. This I am putting in the group for you, but like you didn't do the number exercise, I don't know. Let's check the practice book homework. What page number? Present perfect simple or continuous? Let's see. Put the verbs in brackets into the present perfect simple or the present perfect continuous. I'm hot. मुझे गर्मी लग रही है. Because I have been running. मुझे गर्मी लग रही because I have been running. हिंदी में बोलो. खुशी बोलेगी. खुशी बोलो मुझे गर्मी लग रही है क्योंकि because I have been running. हिंदी. हम्म.
आई एम हॉट क्योंकि मैं रनिंग कर रही थी।
Such a lovely, lovely. Come. That's right. What are you? Bring it here. Hmm. Right. But they will not be very comfortable after that. Huh? So we can make a bigger, thing. It's a little pattern. Yeah. Yeah. That's enough. That's enough. More children. Can come. Come into the parliament. Yeah. And you too. Fine. Let us sit for today. We will find a better solution. Come here. Okay. Let's see. Come. Khushi, say it in Hindi.
मेरे को गर्मी लग रही है क्योंकि मैं रनिंग कर रही थी।
मुझे गर्मी लग रही है क्योंकि मैं
रनिंग कर रही थी।
हाँ. Can you see the screen? Yeah. I am hot because I've been running. मुझे गर्मी लग रही है क्योंकि मैं
दौड़ रही थी।
दौड़ रही थी हिंदी में बिल्कुल और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है तुम्हारे पास. मुझे गर्मी लग रही है क्योंकि मैं या दौड़ के आ रही हूँ. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? दौड़ के आ रही मतलब दौड़ के आ रही हूँ. जरूरी नहीं कि दौड़ते हुए आ रहे हैं. कहीं से दौड़े हैं दौड़ के आए हैं कुछ भी इस तरह का. I am hot because I have been running. Because I have been running. I'm hot because I have been running. Yeah. I'm hot because I have been running. Just think of this sentence a couple of times in your head. I'm hot, I'm feeling hot because I have been running. Yeah. Two.
सर मुझे गर्मी लग रही है क्योंकि मैं दौड़ के आई हूँ, है ना?
हाँ दौड़ के आई हूँ. हाँ ये भी सही है सिमरन. परफेक्ट. नो इश्यूज. जो ऐसे बोलो पॉइंट ये है कि आपके हॉट होने के गर्मी लगने की वजह क्या है? आपका दौड़ना. ओके. अभी दौड़ नहीं रहे हो, अभी आप खड़े हो. मैं हाँफ रहा हूं क्योंकि मैं दौड़ के आ रहा हूं. आई एम पैंटिंग, आई एम गैस्पिंग, आई एम आउट ऑफ ब्रेथ बिकॉज आई हैव बीन रनिंग. आई हैव बीन रनिंग. मेरी आंखें सूजी हुई है क्योंकि मैं रो रहा था. है ना? माई आईज आर swollen. I have been crying. Mommy, your eyes are swollen. Have you been crying? मम्मी तुम्हारी आंखें सूजी हुई है. रो रही थी क्या मम्मी? Have you been crying? क्योंकि आंख सूज जाती है रोने से. तो वजह है वो रोना. राइट? Mom, your eyes are swollen. Have you been crying? Two. Ouch. I've cut my
I
finger.
have felt
I've cut my finger. Ouch. I've cut my finger. Okay, number three.
Have you heard
Have you heard
Have you
Sheeran's
heard Ed
latest?
Sheeran's latest song? Have you heard Ed Sheeran's latest song? Have you heard Ed Sheeran's latest song? What is it called? No, I haven't. What is it called? Like that. Four. She's tired.
She has been shopping all day.
She's tired. Why is she tired? Because she has been shopping all day. Because she has been shopping all day. She's tired because she has been shopping all day. Ayat is tired because she's been studying all day. Ayat is tired because she's been studying all day. Yeah. Chachu came to drop you and he'll come at 8:30 to pick you up. When parents are dedicated like this for their children's education, then children normally respond. Kashi Takia? Kamruddinganj? Kamruddinganj. Yeah. Just near a model middle school in the opposite street. Yeah. She's tired because she's been shopping all day. 5. Sorry,
I have broken one
I
of
have broken
my
one of your glasses.
sorry, I have broken one of your glasses.
Glasses.
Sorry, I have broken one of your glasses. 6.
I have read this book
reading
for
this
six
book
months.
for 6 months now.
You
have
know,
been reading.
I have been reading sounds more natural. I've been reading this book for 6 months now. I have been reading this book for when somebody says this sentence, what do you assume? Has the person finished the book or not finished the book yet? Not finished the book.
Not finished the book.
I've been reading this book for 6 months now, and I've only completed 30 pages. And I've only completed now. You
Sir,
understand?
sir,
Yes.
if I have to say that मैं 20 साल से ये बुक पढ़ ही रहा हूँ, मतलब कि ये बुक को बहुत बारी पढ़ लिया ऐसे तो
Yeah, that's okay. No problem. I've been
उसको
st- I've
कैसे
been
बोलेंगे?
I've been
I
reading
have
this book. I've read it 20 times. I've been reading
okay,
this book all my life.
okay.
80 times.
He has been reading his religious scripture all his life, but he still hasn't understood the messages there. Got it? Present perfect भी लिया है ना बीच में? He hasn't understood the messages. Next. One more time. I have been reading this book for 6 months now. I'm about to finish it. But clearly it implies, this sentence implies that the book is not over. That's why I'm adding these sentences. I've only read 30 pages. I'm about to finish it now. I've been reading this book for 6 months now. It's about feeling the meaning. It's not about translation, trust me, right? Because when you say, I've been reading this book for 6 months now, a lot of class 4, 5 children can also translate this sentence into Hindi. But will they get the feeling that the person hasn't finished the book yet? Perhaps not. I've been reading this book for 6 months now. I don't know when I'm going to finish it. I don't know when I'm going to finish it. 7. Drew
Drew has been painting
In the bedroom, what he
but he
hasn't
hasn't.
finished.
Drew has been painting the bedroom, but he hasn't finished yet. But he hasn't finished yet. 8. Look what grandma,
Has given me
He
for
has
my
given.
birthday.
look what grandma has given me for my birthday. A bike.
A bike.
Huh. Look what grandma has given me for my birthday. A bike. Normally what it goes like this. Give something to somebody. Okay? Normally it goes, give this pen to grandma. Grandma has given this bike to me. Grandma has given this bike to me, not to you. So please stay away from this bike. Understand? So when you put, otherwise, grandma has given me this bike. Grandma has given me this bike. So when you go with somebody first, you don't need that too. Look what grandma has given me for my birthday. A
Sir,
bike.
can we also use look what grandma had gave me for my birthday?
First of all, Simran, repeat what you said because I want to ensure that maybe it was a slip of tongue only and you still know the right thing, what you're saying. Simran, say it again.
Had gave me. Can
And
we use that?
what tense do you think you are using when you say had gave?
Past.
Past, which one? Past simple, continuous, perfect.
Simple, simple.
In past simple, which form of the verb do you need?
We do
And what is the verb here?
Give,
give,
So what will be the verb? V2.
gave,
gave.
Then what is had doing there?
Had.
Unless you do this kind of reasoning, because it's not that you said the sentence and you corrected yourself. You repeated it and you are sitting there relaxed. It means your mind is at the moment not able to notice that this sentence doesn't sound right in English.
Hmm.
You should have gotten the tense right. Had, gave doesn't sound right. There is nothing, no combination, had and gave. There is no such combination in English. Look what grandma gave me for my birthday. A bike, right?
Hmm.
Absolutely correct. No problems. That's also fine. Let me tell you something. Actually, if you're watching a movie or something, you're more likely to hear, look what grandma gave me for my birthday, a bike. Let me say this. A lot of times, Americans use past simple where British people use the present perfect. A lot of times, Americans use past simple where British people use the present perfect. And it's all right there, totally. But if you follow traditional British English grammar, then using the past simple where present perfect is used or is expected is an error. So I'll tell you how you can be more sure of this. Okay. If it has any connection with the present, past simple is not nice. If there is a connection with the present perfect is better. Look what grandma has given me for my birthday, a bike. He's so happy right now. Connection. Connection with the present perfect. Whenever we talk about, whenever we use the present perfect sentence, whatever action we are talking about, that action took place in the past, obviously, but we are still not using the past simple. Why? Because there is a connection to the present of that event. I've cut my finger. कटा पास में 2 मिनट हो गया 1 मिनट हो गया लेकिन दर्द है I've cut my finger. और जब टाइम रेफरेंस दे दोगे डेफिनेट टाइम रेफरेंस yesterday while I was chopping the vegetables reference दे दिया past simple. You know that, right? You've studied these things in so much detail. These are the points where the tenses slightly vary in English Hindi. Okay, so look what grandma has given me for my birthday, a bike. Absolutely fine. Look what grandma gave me for my birthday is also correct. Nobody will call it wrong if you are talking to an American. But if you analyze this sentence grammatically, according to the British English grammar, traditional British English grammar, has given me sounds better. So during the lunchtime, your friend asked, so what did your mother give you today for lunch? Okay. Another sentence. So what has your mom given you for lunch today? Both the sentences are absolutely fine. People will use. आप मुझे बताओ, according to the British English, traditional British English grammar, which sentence sounds more correct here?
Had given
What
me.
your mom has given, because you're curious to know now. You want to
Hmm.
know? Perhaps you will eat. Perhaps you will eat. So that's why. So what has your mom given you for lunch today? But yes, Simran, a lot of people will use the past simple. And colloquially, there will be nothing wrong with it. Unless the sentence is analyzed, scrutinized rather, Scrutinized according to the British English grammar. Scrutinize क्या हुआ, सही है गलत है, स्क्रूटनी करना है ना. Scrutinize. Number 9. I've lost my wallet. I've lost my wallet. Where did I put it? See, अचानक से उसको realize, अरे I have lost my wallet. Where did I put it? समझ नहीं आ रहा कहाँ रख दिए भाई. Number 10. There is my wallet. There's my wallet. There's my wallet. अचानक से दिख गया. There's my wallet. I've been looking
I
for
have
it for ages. कब से ढूंढ
ages.
रहे थे? कब से ढूंढ रहे थे? I've been looking for it for ages. हिंदी में look ढूंढ रहे थे ही आएगा. I've been looking for it for ages. If you start getting this tense right, फिर आपकी इंग्लिश में ना एक अलग ही टाइम आपका निकल गया ना. Now you don't have to invest your time and energy on getting the tense right. Now you can use all your energy, all your time to look at other things about English. The phrases, the expressions, their purpose, their emotions, the feelings, and your English will grow leaps and bounds. But if you are struggling with the tense, 70, 80, 90% of your focus, energy, time will go on the verb form tense. ये tense क्यों, ये tense क्यों नहीं. Unless you get the verb forms right, you will not be able to use your energy, your time to learn other things about English. It's one of the most basic things you need to know. There's my wallet. I've been looking for it for ages. देखो ये मेरा वॉलेट, ये रहा मेरा वॉलेट, कब से ढूंढ रहे थे. Got it, everybody? Number 8. Correct the mistakes in these sentences. Correct the mistakes in these sentences. 1. How long have you been studying English? How long have you been studying English? 2.
She's been living in Japan for 2 years now.
She's been living in
How
Japan.
long have you been? You have been, no. Have you been? Have will go before you. It's something everybody needs to notice. Set this right here. Have you been? Not you have been. It's not a question. Have you been? How long have you been studying English? Number 2. She has been living in Japan for 2 years now. She's been living in Japan for 2 years now. What did you think, beta? Huh? 2 years from now. इसका क्या मतलब है बेटा? सोचने की कोशिश करो. She is living in Japan. वो दो जापान में रह रही है for 2 years. 2 साल से. From now मतलब? हाँ? यहाँ से 2 साल मतलब बेटा? यहाँ से 2 साल फ्यूचर में देखा जाएगा, पास्ट में देखा जाएगा. अगर पास्ट में देखना है तो 2 years ago है हमारे पास. यहाँ से पास्ट में 2 साल पहले देखेंगे पीछे की तरफ तो 2 years ago बोलते हैं. फ्रॉम नाउ मतलब पीछे की तरफ हम देख सकते हैं. जैसे एक सेंटेंस है मेरा. फ्रॉम नाउ 2 years from now, in 2 years from now I will be a billionaire. In 2 years from now I will be a, मतलब अभी से 2 साल है ना. In 2 years from now, हालांकि from now unnecessary. In 2 years I will be a billionaire. अब लोग समझ ही जाएंगे. ये कुछ तो मतलब नहीं करेगा. थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना. Number 3. Have you been
Have you known
knowing
Have you
Robin for a
known
long
Robin
time?
for a long time?
Correction.
Robin for a long time?
Have you known Robin for a long time? Have you known Robin for a long time?
No.
Have you known Robin for a long time? 4. She been working
She
very hard
has
lately.
worked,
Has been
she has
She's
been
been,
working
she's
hard
been
lately.
working very hard lately.
मेरा मानना है कि आप लोग फॉर्म सही कर रहे होते हैं. ठीक है. माई पर्सनल ओपिनियन इज आप लोग सही कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आपका पूरा का पूरा फोकस किस चीज पे है? फॉर्म पे. और इसलिए फॉर्म सही कर दे रहे हैं. बट यू आर बिकॉज यही पूछा गया आपसे So you're not thinking about the message here again. आपका फोकस किस चीज पे है? फॉर्म में क्या गलती है? अरे हैज मिसिंग है, देखो शी हैज बीन वर्किंग होगा, लेकिन मैसेज क्या है भाई? शी इज बीन वर्किंग वेरी हार्ड लेटली
Sir, she has worked very hard lately.
is absolutely correct, Yasmin ma'am. We have studied that there are some situations where either present perfect simple or present perfect continuous will be equally fine. You know, both the sentences. You can use either this or that, no issues. It is one of those situations, context. She's worked very hard lately. She has worked very hard lately. लेकिन मैं आपको एक बात बताना चाहूंगा, अगर फर्क पूछने की कोशिश करेंगे तो ठीक है, करेक्ट तो है दोनों, फील के बात बताता हूँ, समझिएगा और करेक्ट हो जाएगा, कनेक्ट हो जाएगा, आप कर लोगे। उसने कुछ हासिल करा है, कुछ हासिल कर लिया, कोई रिजल्ट आ गया फर्स्ट डिवीजन या कुछ अच्छा हो, कुछ हुआ है, तो वहां पर कौन सा बोलना पसंद करेंगे?
Work.
शी हैज वर्कड वेरी हार्ड लेट, राइट। लेकिन अगर बिना कुछ हासिल किए खाली इस बात को फोकस करना चाहते हैं कि वो एक्टिविटी की मेहनत कर रही है, तो जानना चाहेंगे शी इज बीन वर्किंग वेरी हार्ड लेट। कैन यू फील द थिंग? शी इज, यू नो her success is all because of her. She has worked very hard lately. Okay, lately means for some time in the recent past, for some time recent, हाल कुछ समय से, पिछले कुछ समय से, lately, yeah, पिछले कुछ समय से, हाँ बहुत मेहनत कर रही है। She's been working very hard lately. मान लो एक देयर इज अ वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट, जैसे खुशी की बात करता हूँ, एकदम सीधा सीधा बोल देता हूँ, खुशी हैजंट डन हर बेस्ट लेटली, खुशी हैजंट बीन डूइंग हर बेस्ट लेटली, खुशी हैजंट बीन डूइंग हर बेस्ट लेटली, खुशी यू गॉट टू डू मोर। बोलेगी सबके सामने बोलने की क्या जरूरत थी आपको, आपको पता है ना। ऑल राइट, बट ट्राई, ओके। नेक्स्ट, व्हाट हैव यू टू ईट टुडे?
What have you
What
had
have
to
you had?
eat?
Correction, DJ number 5. I'm very interested. What have you to eat today?
What have you had to eat today? No.
What do you have to eat today? या फिर what have you had today?
What have you had to eat today?
Yasmin, Simran is absolutely confused. अब क्या करूं? वो दे दो, मुश्किल वर्ड डाल दो, फिर देखो ये सिमरन का देखो जलवा। वो बोलेंगे इसका ये मतलब, उसका उसको खाली
नहीं।
वैसे सेंटेंस मुश्किल, जहां मुश्किल वर्ड्स नहीं है, फंस जाती बेचारी। करे क्या? मुश्किल वर्ड्स आएंगे तो हेल्प आए ना, वहां तो कुछ डाला ही नहीं है यहाँ पे।
And you have?
Okay, I'm coming. Rohit Sharma has been playing very well lately, and that's why Mumbai got in the top three. They were lying at the bottom. After 5, 6 matches, they were lying at the bottom. I think last they have won a lot of matches. Last matches they have played 5, 6 matches. They have won most of them. Okay,
Sir, I wanna try. What did you have to eat today?
चलो ठीक है. What did you have to eat today? हिंदी करना बेटा.
You have. आज तुम्हारे पास खाने के लिए क्या है?
तो did क्यों बोले, है तो बोलना था तो.
What have you got to eat today from your mom?
Okay. So it depends on the.
आज तुम्हारे पास खाने के लिए क्या था? Is it right?
To eat को eaten कर दो. What have you eaten today? What have you?
आज क्या खाया?
What have you eaten today? What have you?
Eaten today.
एक हो गया. Easy है. क्या खाए हो भाई? What do you have to eat today? आज क्या है खाने में? ठीक है. हालांकि वो ज्यादा नेचुरल नहीं. What do you have for dinner? What do you have for lunch? That sounds better than what do you have to eat. Okay, but yes, we are Hindi speakers. For us, it's all right. We can use this sentence, and it doesn't violate the grammar rules. What have you had? तो फिर to eat अच्छा नहीं लगता. What have you had today? What have you had? ना ना, क्या क्या बोले जा रहे, बहुत ज्यादा हो गया. What have you had for lunch? लंच में क्या खाए हो आप? लंच के तुरंत 5 मिनट बाद पूछ रहे हैं. What have you had for lunch? What have you had for lunch? Lunch में क्या खाए हो? Just after lunch, when the colleagues were all working together, five, six of them in one room, and one of them did boom, 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 ta-dam, doom, dam. Okay. Then the other colleagues asked, "What have you had for lunch? क्या कर रहे हो ये?" Okay. Sorry for the toilet joke. आगे बढ़ते हैं. बच्चों के लिए ठीक है. बड़े लोगों के साथ toilet joke नहीं करना चाहिए. No, it's okay. Move on. Children love toilet joke. They laugh the most. Talk about farting in the class with children. Oh my God, they can't control their laughter. Toilet jokes works best with young kids. But not many teachers have the confidence to do toilet jokes with their children. They think children will start taking them lightly. She's been working very hard lately. What have you eaten today? Okay, George hasn't been finishing his homework.
George
Hasn't hasn't finished.
hasn't finished his homework yet.
तो ये बात मत बता देना चाहूंगा. अच्छा, ये ठटा दो, खाली ये ठटा दो, उसके बाद देखो. जॉर्ज हैजंट बीन फिनिशिंग हिज होमवर्क लेटली. टीचर ने कंप्लेन किया, आजकल जो आधा अधूरा होमवर्क करके आ रहा है, एक दो दिन की बात नहीं, 3-4 दिन से ऐसा हो रहा है. तो टीचर क्या बोलेंगे? जॉन हैजंट बीन फिनिशिंग हिज होमवर्क लेटली. ये ठटाओ देखो, एकदम परफेक्ट है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. इट्स फाइन. गाइस, कैन यू फील? It's not one day's problem. John or George hasn't been finishing his homework. I'm not saying he hasn't been doing his homework. He hasn't been. हाँ, मतलब आधा अधूरा करके आ रहा है, ठीक है. और एक ने करा ही नहीं, ऐसे ही आ रहा है, 3-4 दिन से बिना होमवर्क करते आ जाता है. तो टीचर क्या कंप्लेन करेंगी? George hasn't been doing his homework. He hasn't been. Yeah. George hasn't been doing his homework lately. But यहाँ yet लगा है दोस्तों. So George hasn't finished his homework yet. George hasn't finished his homework yet. We are going so slow. We are giving you so much time to understand the idea. And if you still fail, may God bless you. Number 7. The plane hasn't been arrived yet.
The
Correct?
plane hasn't arrived.
The
The
plane hasn't
plane
arrived
hasn't
yet.
arrived
Hasn't
yet.
arrived yet. The plane hasn't arrived yet.
Arrived.
The plane hasn't arrived yet. अभी आई नहीं है plane. Chachu hasn't arrived yet. Chachu hasn't come yet to take you guys home because it is not time. Okay, next. The plane hasn't arrived yet. Number 8. I have
I've
always
always
been
wanted.
wanting to see the northern lights.
I've always wanted to see the northern lights.
I've
See the
always
northern
wanted to see the northern
It's
lights. I've always wanted to see the northern lights. It's a desire. I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to see the northern lights. Capital N, capital L. If you want to know more about it, Google northern lights. Yeah. In the sky, you see something interesting. Yeah. In Norway and stuff. In countries like Norway. 9. Steve has been going to the shops. He'll be back soon.
Steve has gone to the shops. He will be back soon.
Steve has gone to the shop.
Gone to the
He'll be back
shops.
soon. अभी जरा सुन लो दूसरा सिचुएशन. स्टीव को बोला गया, भैया जाओ स्कूल, दुकान जाओ, नहीं जा रहा है. नहीं जाओ, नहीं जा रहा है. 1-2 महीना नहीं गया. फिर क्या हुआ? मूड गया, थोड़ा देर, 2-4 घंटे गया, 2-4 घंटे गया. अब उसके बारे में लोग बोलेंगे, हाँ, ही इज बीन गोइंग टू द शॉप्स नाउ. ही इज बीन. बात समझ आ रही? फोकस है. हाँ, अब जा रहा है. ही इज बीन गोइंग टू द शॉप्स नाउ. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. ये रुक रुक के होने वाली घटनाएं हो गई यहाँ पर. मैं ज्यादा बोलूंगा फंस जाओगे. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. आई विल गिव यू द सिचुएशन. स्टीव को बोला, भाई दुकान जा. ना मानने, हम नहीं मन लगता, हम नहीं जाएंगे. Okay, he just stays at home, plays games and stuff, whatever. And then something changed. I don't know what. Steve decided one morning he woke up, got ready, and went to the shop. Next day, he woke up, got ready, and went to the shop. The third day, he got up, Got ready, went to the shop. अभी उसकी मम्मी अपने फ्रेंड को बोल रही है, अपनी बहन को बोल रही है, yeah, Steve has been going to the shops. Strange it is, but he's been going to the shops. Now lately, है ना? लेकिन यहाँ सिचुएशन कुछ और है. अब दुकान पे नहीं है. He has gone to the shops. He'll be back soon. यहाँ नहीं है, आएगा थोड़ी देर में. दुकान गया हुआ है. He has gone to the shops. Steve has gone to the shops. He'll be back soon. अभी यहाँ नहीं है. He has gone to the shops. Number 10. It's raining for ages. नहीं. अगर खाली बोलना बारिश हो रही है, it's raining. It's raining. लेकिन काफी समय से बारिश हो रही है. It has been raining बोलना पड़ेगा. फिर it's raining नहीं बोलते. It's been raining for ages. खाली बारिश हो रही है तो it's raining. 2 घंटे से हो रही है तो it's been raining. It has been raining for 2 hours. समय लगा देते हैं तो फिर चेंज करना पड़ता है. It is raining नहीं बोल के it has been present perfect में डालें. It has been raining for ages. When will it stop? I want to go for a walk. It's been raining for ages. When will it stop? I want to go for a walk. पूछना सारे लोग जिसको मुश्किल होगी. Do not keep your problems to yourself. I'm here to help you guys. You need to appreciate that, okay? So talk to me if you have any doubts, any confusions. I'll try my best. What have your children done? They are filthy. Look, they're filthy, they're dirty. What have they been doing? What have your children been doing? They're so dirty, they're filthy.
Filthy.
Filthy. Filthy नहीं बोल देना, filthy, okay? Healthy, healthy, wealthy, filthy. ठीक है? हम लोग अलग बात है कि पता नहीं चलता TH था है कितना है, because TH can be the, TH can be the, THIS this, right? THEORY theory. Strange. So sometimes it is confusing. Filthy. They're filthy. I've been having a dog for 5 years now. Nah. Have is a state verb.
I
I
have
have
had
had a dog
I have had a dog.
for 5 years now.
now.
I can't imagine life without her. Yes, when you have a pet, then you start to realize these things. Otherwise, you feel like, oh, why? I can see people getting connected to their pets emotionally. They become as important as a family member. And people cry like crazy when their pets pass away. Tense review. Number 9. Complete the conversation with the correct tense. Present or past simple. Present perfect. Simple or continuous. चलें सारे tenses use करने दो. Hi Rob.
I haven't seen you for ages. How are
Haven't
you?
seen you for ages. How are you? Hi Alex. I'm fine, thanks. Really good. And you? I'm okay, thanks. What?
What have you been doing since I last saw you? Since I last saw you?
Second, can I write? I need to write a message here. जितना आप लोग से खुड़न हुआ है ना, ये सवाल पूछ के वो सवाल पूछ के, 5वीं 6ठी क्लास वाली चीज है. जवाब नहीं आते थे मुझे. अभी सब मजा आ जाता है because they're young, they have to learn. So yeah, class 6 children can appreciate now that भाई इस दुनिया में कोई एक टाइम नहीं होता है. इस दुनिया में हर मोमेंट पे हर समय बज रहा होता है. And it was really very fascinating for them. एक टाइम पे सुबह भी हो रही है, शाम भी हो रही है, दोपहर भी हो रही है, रात भी हो रही है, हर घड़ी का हर घंटा बज रहा है इसी एक मोमेंट पे, बस किसी अलग अलग हिस्से में। देयर इज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग line in the NCERT book. A friend from Assam is on the phone call with a friend in Gujarat. Two boys are talking. Okay, guys. And the guy in Assam says, सूरज डूब गया है, अंधेरा हो गया है. And then the guy in Gujarat says, what? सूरज डूब गया, सूरज तो यहीं पे है. इतना तो चकाचक रोशनी है अभी. He is surprised. Why? Inside India, this will happen. Imagine करिए कि आज से 2000 साल पहले फोन होते, कोई नियम कानून बन पाता है ऐसा दोस्तों? क्योंकि लोगों को लगता था उनके शहर में अंधेरा हुआ तब दुनिया में अंधेरा हो गया. उनको लगता था उनके शहर में सूरज निकला है तो पूरी दुनिया में सूरज निकल गया है. Oh my goodness, the limit of their, you know, knowledge and, this I will say how ridiculous it sounds, their ignorance. कैसे वो सब चीजें बोल सकते थे? Just a phone call between two friends. One says, सूरज डूब गया, अंधेरा हो गया. क्या? सूरज डूब गया, अंधेरा हो गया? हाँ तो पूरा चकाचक रोशनी है भाई. And they are both in India. One is in Assam, one is in Gujarat. तो घड़ियां नहीं थी, फोन नहीं थे, तो लोग समझते थे बस एक बार जो सूरज निकला तो बस निकल गया, सब जगह निकल गया होगा. एक घड़ी इस मोमेंट पे दुनिया, घड़ी में जितने भी टाइम होते हैं ना, 9:55 तो वो भी कहीं हो रहा है, 54 मिनट तो वो भी कहीं हो रहा है, 9:45 तो वो भी कहीं हो रहा है. सारे टाइम इस एक मिनट, इस एक मोमेंट पे हो रहे हैं इस दुनिया में, और हर समय होते रहते हैं. क्या फैसिनेटिंग बात है क्लास 6 के बच्चों के लिए जानने के लिए. और उसके बाद उसकी वजह से वो क्या क्या सोचेंगे वो अलग बात, उनका दिमाग किधर किधर जाएगा ये जानने के बाद. Because they will question a lot of things that parents have told them about the sunrise and the sunset. Okay. Have you been, where were we? Which question? Uh, what have we, oh, here. We were here. Yeah. What have you been doing since I last saw you? Oh, yeah. Number 2, what have you been doing since I last saw you? You can also go with what have you done since I last saw you. However, what have you been doing? Because focus is on the activity, not on the achievement, not on the completed part. इसलिए रहने, what have you been doing since I last saw you? और जब आखिरी बार मिले उस समय से अब तक क्या हुआ है लाइफ में, क्या चल रहा है? What have you been doing since I last saw you? कैसे हिंदी कर पाए? जब आप एक सर्टेन लेवल पे चले जाओगे ना, इंटरमीडिएट लेवल, उसके ऊपर फिर बहुत मुश्किल होएगा कि इंग्लिश सेंटेंसेस को वर्ड फॉर वर्ड हिंदी में लेके आओ. देखो यार, हाउ आर यू तो बता ही देते कैसे हो तुम, कितना आसान लगता है. What have you been doing since I last saw you? And it's absolutely valid sentence in English. It has a certain meaning. आप हिंदी में कैसे पूछेंगे? पूछिए. आओ, पिछली बार मिलनी है उस समय सब तक की बोलो लाइफ में, पता नहीं कैसे बोलेंगे भगवान जाने. हम लोग तो पूछते ही नहीं ऐसे कुछ. We don't ask a question like this. It's a very
सर
forced.
क्या कर रहे हैं आजकल, क्या
है
कर
ना?
रहे हैं
नहीं नहीं
आजकल
नहीं,
भी तो।
सिमरन, यहाँ पर जो लिखा है वो सबको नहीं इंक्लूड कर पाओगे एक सेंटेंस में. दिस इज माई चैलेंज. आप हिंदी में कोई एक ऐसा नेचुरल सेंटेंस नहीं बोल पाओगे जहां ये सारी बातें इंक्लूड कर लोगे. व्हाट हैव यू बीन डूइंग सिंस आई लास्ट सॉ यू, करके दिखाओ. पिछली बार जब से मिले हैं, पिछली बार जब मिले थे उस समय से और क्या क्या हुआ है लाइफ, ऐसे बोलना पड़ेगा. और क्या क्या हुआ है लाइफ में, क्या क्या चल रहा है जब से मिले थे पिछली बार उस समय से अब तक क्या क्या हो रहा है. बड़ा ही अजीब लगता है, ऐसा पूछे नहीं हम लोग कभी, इसलिए मैंने कहा इट्स नॉट वेरी नेचुरल इन हिंदी, बट इट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन इन इंग्लिश. सो एज यू गो टू हायर लेवल, हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश विल स्टार्ट टू डिफरेंट एज वेल. महसूस हुआ कि चीज हो ही नहीं सकता. हाँ बोलेंगे फ्रीडम लेके, हिंदी में बता सकते हैं, जैसे बोलेंगे और बताओ क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, पिछली बार मिले थे और सबसे कुछ हुआ है। हाँ ठीक है। हाँ बस, लेकिन इंग्लिश में व्हाट हैव यू बीन डूइंग सिंस आई लास्ट सॉ यू, ओनली अ पर्सन हु नोज इंग्लिश एट दिस लेवल कैन फील। बाकी को बस इसकी हिंदी वो वाली सुनाई पड़ेगी। सम पीपल डोंट वांट टू वॉच ए डब्ड मूवी, क्योंकि वो एक्चुअली लैंग्वेज नहीं समझ पाते हैं, जिसकी ट्रांसक्रिप्ट हिंदी में या डब्ड होती है ना नीचे में, उनको लैंग्वेज सीखना है ताकि वो अप्रिशिएट कर सके उसने एक्चुअली में क्या बोला। Two languages can be very different from each other sometimes, like this one here. Not a lot. What have you been doing? Not a lot. Not a lot means I haven't been doing a lot. I started a new job last month. It is still in advertising. I haven't changed my field. It is still in advertising, but with a new company. How long have you?
Have you been
Both are fine. How
been
long have you been working in advertising? How long have you worked in advertising? Both are fine. For 5 years. I really enjoy it most of the time.
avoided?
देखो ये afterthought है, dot dot dot. I really enjoy it most of the time. Anyway, what about you? What's new? Well, Diana and I are finally going to get married. That's fun. Today, Diana is not here. Otherwise, it would be a lovely sentence to ask her. That's fantastic. Congratulations. How long have you two been going out together? Perfect continuous is needed, not simple, because go out has duration. How long have you been, how long have you two been going out together? How long have you two been going out together? It's 8 years now. It's 8 years now. 8 साल हो
Yes.
गए. We met at your wedding,
Met
don't you remember?
that.
We met at your wedding, don't you remember? Past tense. Wedding, reference, past time. We met at your wedding, don't you remember? Of course I remember. How could I forget? I remember. Of course I remember. हमको याद है, जाहिर सी बात हमको याद है. How could I forget? That's great news. I can't wait to tell Penny. She'll be delighted. तो एक दोस्त की शादी हुई थी, दूसरे दोस्त की सेटिंग हुई थी. Right? And now that setting has become marriage. Great. 11.2. So guys, I want you to practice the conversation with the partner.
8 years now, so
Yes, yes.
it's been 8 years now. It's not correct.
Sorry, can you ask again?
Well, second last, it's 8 year now. So it can be possible. It's been 8 years. 8 years
It's
now.
been 8 years now. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes that's a very good question, Yasmin, ma'am. You know, in this situation, you can stay with the present simple and present perfect too. It's been 8 years since I last saw him. It's 8 years since I last saw him. Okay, both sentences are okay. However, it's been 8 years since I last saw him. It's 8 years since last I saw him. So the second one without present perfect is colloquial, fine. Why not? But you want to stay with the present perfect because you're talking about it's been 8 years. Okay. Where it's 8 years now. It's 8 years now. It's been 8 years now. How long have we been going out together? It's been 8 years now. Okay. It's 8 years now. Both are fine. Absolutely. No problems. Absolutely. No issues. Now, where were we? We are going to the breakout room, guys, for the practice of the conversation.
Send this page in the group, sir.
The page is already in the group, now. The page is
Ah,
already in the group.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Everybody ready to go and practice? Some water too. Zafri, you're stuck here. He's fallen asleep. Zafri has fallen asleep. You guys start your conversation. Don't you have a book? Only one book we have now. That's the problem. Yeah, please. You practice with him. Just go. There is another chair. You can sit on that. Peter, you can come here. These two girls are amazing, you know. I've enjoyed teaching them a lot. Where do I put Yasmin ma'am to room number 1? Number 3, fine. Or room number 4. Yasmin ma'am, I have sent you to another room because Zafi couldn't go there. By then, our school will be closed. People will see this in a couple of years. Actually. This is just the beginning. Most of the schools are for the right. Everything. It would be all right if they are doing it. At least if they have maintained their quality education.
Very hard.
Meet your two classmates, guys.
Oh,
Hello,
hi.
Vinay.
Nice.
Hello.
Sajid knows them very well.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, Vinay.
Please, Sajid. Yes.
Do you remember me?
Do you remember him? Yeah, of course. Of course, he
Yeah,
remembers you. They both remember you.
yeah.
Are they getting what are we learning?
Who asked this? Sarah. ये सब तुमको चौथी क्लास में पढ़ लेना जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ अभी ठीक है ये सब चौथी क्लास में तुम्हें पढ़ लेना था स्कूल में ट्रस्ट मी the children I'm teaching in class 1 right now when they are in class 4 it is only a matter of 3 years guys you can wait for 3 years I am inviting you today visit my school in 3 years time and meet the students who are in class 1 today they'll be in class 4 okay in 3 years time and all these sentences that you're talking about they'll be able to understand them all they'll be able to use them as well. Watch a video and learn more about Park Run, a 5 kilometer race for people with a passion for running. I'll put the video in the group. Now, here, vocabulary and listening. Life big moments. Life's big moments. Yes. When were you born? Do you know the exact time of your birth? I do. My papa and my mummy had an argument about it, about the date, not the time. So I know. They both. I was born at about 2 o'clock in the middle in the morning, but my mom says it was the 2nd of July. My father says it was the 1st of July. But I celebrate my birthday on the 2nd because I trust my mother's memory better. When were you born? I was born on March the 21st, 1991 at 2:40 in the morning. Mm. 2:40, 2:40 in the morning, means 2:40 a.m. That will be p.m. In the afternoon will be? Yeah. Yes. After 12 o'clock in English, we say in the morning. I have no idea of the time. I'll have to ask my mom. Go ahead, guys. Tell me, when were you born? Do you know the exact time of your birth? Go on.
December the 25th, 2001 at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay. You came with the bright sunlight. What was it was the 1st of May, 1st of December, the 20? December. Oh, Christmas Day gift. Okay, Shams, when were you born?
I was born on the 6th of November. I don't know the time. I was born on 2 August 1998 at 8:40 a.m.
Okay, 8:40 in the morning. All right. Don't say 2 August. Say the 2nd of August. 2nd of August. The second. The 2nd of August. Uh, When were you born?
I don't know the time.
Tell us the date.
It
It was
was
the 4th.
the 4th of March, 2015.
2015. It was 15. It was 15. About
24th January 2007.
8 o'clock in the morning.
How do you know?
8 o'clock in the morning. She's your elder sister. She's your elder sister. 16th of January 2009. The 16th of January. And what time was it when you were born? You don't know? Okay, anybody here knows? Would you like to tell us when you were born? What time? Anyone? Tell us the date at least, if not the time.
I
Go on, Rosanna. Go on with
I was born on March 26th and 1959 at noon, and it was Thursday.
It was 12 o'clock, noon.
Noon on Thursday.
On Thursday. It was a Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
Okay. And it was the 23rd of March, you said.
26th March.
The 26th of
March
March.
26th, yes.
March the 26th. Okay. At noon. Okay. Thank you.
Noon.
Anybody else? Nobody knows when they were born. You guys are so unwanted. Your parents never discussed what time you were born, when you were born. Yasmin, ma'am. You have to unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself first.
I don't know my real date of birth, actually.
You have to talk to your parents, your mom.
No, she doesn't remember.
Do you remember when you first asked her about this?
No, sir.
When
I have my fake date of birth.
I
I
understand that, but did you ever ask your mother? When did you first ask your mother?
okay.
When you were not married, when you were a young girl, 7, 8, 9 years old, did you ever discuss with your mom when you were born?
Sir, he don't know any of my siblings' date of birth.
Hmm.
Actually, one of my elder brother, he was very curious to know about her birthday, his birthday. My mother said, "Mother, which someone named uncle's reception date you were born." My reception. One of my uncle, not uncle, there is somebody which is in my muhalla. My brother went to him and asked him, he, which date on your reception? He was shocked, and he even didn't know his reception date.
Interesting. For some
Mm.
people, these things are not very important.
Yes.
For me, these dates are really important, when I was,
My brother was very curious to know about what is
which day he was
actual
born,
meaning of birth,
which day he was born. I think it is
which
important.
date
Why not?
he was born.
My mother told me the whole story of all the things that had happened that day. My mother has a good memory of these things, actually.
You are lucky, sir.
Hmm?
You are lucky.
In a way, yes. If you compare it from that angle, then definitely, why not? I mean, I would hate not to know when I was born.
I remember everything about my kids, but not about me.
Then yes, I'm pretty sure you remember everything about your children, birth, time, date, day, everything, right?
Yes, sir, everything.
Tell us. Tell us about your first child. When was he or she born?
Uh, my first child, my daughter, she was born in 4th March of 2005.
Is it your date of birth too? The 4th of March? The same day as in Ayat. Okay.
My second child, my son, was born 1st April 2008.
In English, we say these things slightly differently, though. Okay, everybody. You have to be careful. Without pay attention, you can't learn. You have to use a word of preposition.
Okay, in 2008, sir. In.
That's okay, actually. If you notice,
1st April 2008. When my son was kid, and I had a birthday party of his, one of my neighbor. Their house is a little far from my house. I went there to invite them. He was a professor. He was a principal in inter college. So his wife, Sharma auntie, he didn't even believe the next day was my son's birthday. Like, hey, you are uh, making me fool. I know uh, tomorrow is 1st April.
yes,
You are making me fool.
yes.
In the last moment, he didn't believe me on me. And the next day, when my son's birthday, in the evening, they came. I got surprised. You didn't even believe me. How could you come? They were like, I saw some workers, some utensils coming in your house. Then I realized you were right.
You were not joking.
Yes.
You were not pranking me. Okay. So, oftentimes, because in Hindi, subjects are not necessary, in English, we don't have the habit of putting a subject. Next day, my daughter's birthday, you said my son's birthday. No, next day, it was my son's birthday.
Yes, sir.
It was. These words will not come to you because they don't have a meaning. अगले दिन मेरे son का birthday था. It क्यों आए मुंह पे? It will only come because of a habit.
It was birthday of my son.
नहीं बोलना ऐसे.
Yes,
Next
sir.
day, it was my son's birthday. Next day, it was my son's birthday. आप लोग को आदत नहीं पड़ी है क्योंकि आप उतना सुने नहीं हो. तो
Yes, sir.
बोलते समय मैन्युफैक्चर करना पड़ता है phrases को. Okay, you have to manufacture phrases
When
because
I try to write things, most of the sentence, I make in good way and a good sentence, but it turns to conversation या मतलब कि speaking, I don't even realize what I'm talking and what I wanted to talk.
That's my feedback will remain the same. When you are speaking, you have to manufacture your phrases. Okay, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't need to. If you keep listening, okay, then these things will become natural, and then you will sound more confident, more fluent, more comfortable. That's the only option. Look, if
See,
I am
I am
able
translating the word Hindi to Hindu in my mind.
manufacture it, this is what I'm saying. Manufacture. You are manufacturing it. And why
Yes,
do
sir.
you have to manufacture it? Why don't I have to? Why don't some people have to? Because they have listened to the English language for such a long time that now those words and phrases are in their subconscious mind all the time. Whenever they need them, they just come out to serve them. If you have spent long enough listening, then it will happen with you as well. And if you are trying to speak effortlessly without that exposure, long term exposure, it is impossible. Again, the time varies from individual to individual. But the process is the same. The words and phrases that you keep hearing get stuck in your subconscious mind somewhere. And when you need them, they automatically come out. If I'm not having to think of my words and phrases for normal conversation, it's only because those words and phrases are sitting there. They're coming out. But if they're not sitting there, then I have to manufacture them, put them together, force them to come, together. What is the solution? More
What
and
is the
more listening,
more and more listening?
listening. Okay, it's 8:30 and I'm going to wrap up, and I have already given you some homework for tomorrow, I guess. What is the homework, guys? Do you think section? And I think I can give you homework in the practice book as well. Page number 72 was your homework. So page number 73. An unusual collectible. Yeah. So the item that is collected is called collectible. And the person who collects is called the collector.
Collector.
Right. So I've shared the homework with you guys. Do your best. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. See ya.
Good night, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye-bye.